G'day, welcome to Todd's Kitchen. There's more than one way to make nachos. They're incredibly delicious, incredibly simple, and I know that you'll love this version. So join me today as I make my version of pizza nachos. Okay, so we're going to start this off by making our garlic cream sauce. So I've got a pot on a stove on a low to medium heat. So to that I'm going to add 1.5 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and then half a tablespoon of olive oil. And we're just going to let that butter melt down completely. Okay, so once the butter's completely melted, I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons of minced up garlic. You can add more or less if you like. I always go for more. But as always, that just comes down to personal taste. Okay, so at this point I'm going to raise the temperature to a medium high. So about halfway between medium and medium high, and give that a good stir in, and this will help bring out the flavour of that lovely garlic. And while our garlic is cooking away, don't forget to check out the links down below to my Facebook, Instagram, and even toddskitchen.com. You'll find some lovely merchandise. But most importantly, check out my Facebook page, facebook.com/Todd's Kitchen, and Instagram ToddM007. And of course, please give this video a massive thumbs up and leave a comment. Okay, so once we've slightly cooked our garlic through, I'm going to add in half a cup of heavy cream or whipping cream. And I'm going to follow that up with a 1/4 cup of regular milk, full cream or 2%. And we're just going to season it with some pepper, and of course some salt. And lastly, a 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. And we just have to simply mix that through until it starts to thicken up nicely. But this already smells delicious. Probably the garlic, actually it's definitely the garlic, but trust me, if you love garlic, you're going to love this topping sauce. Okay, so as you can see, it is just starting to thicken up nicely. Most of the thickness comes from that cheese. Now if you find that it's a little too runny, don't be afraid to add a little bit more cheese. Because honestly, just like garlic, you can never have enough cheese. So when it just starts to come to a simmer, as you can see, you don't want to overdo it, otherwise you'll curdle and burn the cheese. But it's also at that stage where it's just nice and thick, which is more than enough. So at this point, just simply take it off the heat and we can start on our nachos. Okay, so with our sauce all done, next we're going to use our nachos. You can use any brand that you like, it's completely up to you. I'm just going for original, but you can also use, say, cheesy for example. So on a pizza tray, just simply going to pour all our nacho chips straight on, and we're just going to level them out. And just so they're all nice and even. Definitely doesn't get any simpler than this. This is definitely the easiest pizza base you're ever going to make. So no kneading, no waiting for anything to rise. Just simply throw your nacho chips onto a pizza pan. It is that simple. Okay, so next we're going to use our sauce, and we're just going to evenly spread it out as much as you possibly can on top of our nachos. So just do it nice and slowly, because you want as much coverage as possible, of course. That's not going to be like regular tomato sauce or barbecue sauce where you're going to get 100% coverage, but the point is you want it over most of it, and when it heats up in the oven, it will spread a bit more. Okay, so the ingredients that you use on top are now completely up to you. So personally, I'm just going to add just some chopped up onions. You can pre-cook these if you like, but they all will also cook in the oven as well. And this is primarily going to be like a pepperoni type pizza, so I'm just going to add pepperoni. Again, any topping that you like. You can even use, dare I say, pineapple. And personally, I actually like pineapple on my pizza. A lot of people don't, but But leave a comment down below on whether you like pineapple on your pizza. Personally, I love it, others don't. So are you a pineapple person, or are you one of those anti-pineapple people? And finally, we're just going to top it off with some shredded mozzarella cheese, because you can't have a pizza without mozzarella cheese. Okay, so next we're going to place it into a preheated oven. Now I've got this set to 200 degrees Celsius or about 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to cook it away for 7 minutes, basically just until the cheese is nicely melted. And it's done, and look at that, it looks and smells delicious. Now I can tell you straight away, just by smelling it, it is absolutely mouth-watering. It is certainly the easiest pizza base you'll make. The garlic sauce is incredibly simple, only takes a couple of minutes to prepare, and the base alone really takes no time whatsoever. So again, you can use any topping that you like. You can use ham, pineapple, onions, pepperoni, and dare I say pineapple. And again, let me know in the comments below if you like pineapple. I do, but it seems that 50% of the population don't. But whether you use pineapple or non-pineapple, either way, it's going to taste simply delish.